restaurant in France has seen an increase in profits after banning smartphones. The restaurant was called the Les Petits Plats de Maman restaurant in Rothau. You can see why I failed my GCSE French. So, how did these profits increase from banning smartphones? Well, one, people saw the restaurant as more of an experience that they could go to together. Like, hey honey, do you want to go to that restaurant where we actually talk to each other instead of looking at a screen? Actually, honey, do you want to go to one of those restaurants?
What is it?
It's a restaurant where they ban smartphones.
But how will I take pictures of the meal?
How will you take pictures of the meal? Good point. 2. With more people engaged in the actual experience of dining, they were more likely to order expensive items. The restaurant even saw a 30% increase in dessert sales over the course of a year. You know what? I'm all for this. And they're not being crazy about it. They know it's a gimmick. They just probably say it on the website, or when you call it to book, they're like, by the way, no smartphones. And you're like, oh, cool, there you go. And it works for their little 20-person restaurant. I mean, this isn't gonna work in like TGI Fridays or on a mass scale, but it's kind of cool. I wish more places offered an offline experience. There's another restaurant in France, this time in a casino, that introduced a no phone policy and gave you 30% off your bill if you complied in the form of casino chips. That's pretty cool. I want more of those experiences. I want things to get me off my phone, please. And I know, we could just do this ourselves. We could just say to ourselves, oh, no smartphone. But there's always something in the back of your mind niggling, just like, oh, what about that notification I didn't check? There's that new like on that Reddit post. Or maybe what celebrity has died? Or like, have I got a new Tinder match? Good, my girlfriend didn't hear that one. She got headphones in. Sneak. She heard everything shit. The last funny thing about this restaurant, though, was that apparently 95% of the customers were happy with the policy, and the majority of those against it were actually the over 65s who were just sort of like, you can't tell me what to do. I've lived my whole life. I'm going to do it my way, which is very French senior citizen of them. Apparently, they had to kick out one senior couple. I respect the restaurateurs for that. I went into the Reddit comments on this article thinking it would be like, oh, cool, well, that's a cool gimmick. No, they're all weirdly pro-smartphone. I don't know if they were bots sent by Apple or something, but they just slated the restaurant for being small and daring to, quote, tell people what to do. Like, this comment has 24 downvotes on it because they said they support the idea. Like, no one's forcing you to eat in this restaurant. It's just a fun, wholesome little no-phone gimmick. How can people get so mad? Why do people just love hating? You know, these are the kind of people who do need to be off their smartphones more. Anything you got, comments, likes, follows, everything, chuck them in there. Really helps me out and lets me do more of these stories and share them with you. Thank you.